Monster chicken. Good morning. What are you doing? Should we go look at your eggs? Oh. You're being cute.
Off to work.
In your dress? Not you, the dog. We took the legs out, so it's a dress.
No, we'll take the jacket off.
Jacket, not dress.
Oh, sorry.
He doesn't want it off. Likes his dress.
There you go.
Naked and cold.
Clean dog. Clean dog. Yeah.
Look at his little tooth. His big grin. Hey.
Good morning, welcome back. It's lambing time. So a few lambs on the ground already. We're due for some snow come through this afternoon. The forecast is it could be quite significant. So just got to fix up the trailer here. We've got a ewe that's just given birth to a couple of dead lambs, but then it's in the triplet paddock, so we might have to mother on another one to her. So just making sure the trailer's ready to go grab some lambs ewes if we need to. So tighten up the wheel bearings, weld that up. Yeah, not too bad. So still waiting on that ewe to finish lambing. Just got to go over and check her soon, but I've just made up this gate just out of some Douglas fir that was sawn on the farm quite a while ago, and then here's the hole that we had to cut to get the scanning trailer in. So I'm going to put that gate in this hole and hopefully it works. Something like that. All off. All finished. Oh, apart from I've got to come back with the grinder and take a couple of these bigger bolts off and whack them off. They're a bit long, just so I can put the rail back on, but fits in there. Pretty happy with that. Not bad, eh, Fuff? No? No, not bad. I'm going to put your jacket back on you for tonight, aren't we? Boy. Alright, we'll go and check these ewes again, and then it's about knock off time. So the ewe that I was watching, this one, she was a triplet, but she's birthed two of them dead and there's only one alive. Went and found them against the fence over there. Just shifted this mob into the next paddock. They've got a good shelter belt. This paddock doesn't really have any shelter now those trees have come down. The big pines up here, it's pretty exposed. So we're gonna let her and her lamb just wander through. Those girls will be pretty good over there, they won't come out. And yeah, rain started, just going to cut up rough, so hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood and all that, that doesn't turn into anything too dramatic. So we'll go and check the singles again here, and then that'll be it, hopefully. So no new lambs in the singles, just stepped over the fence another 2 meters, just give them a wee bit more grass this afternoon. Still got the one, just the one in here that I haven't shed off yet, just waiting for another one, so she can go with the mate. Alright, that'll do it for today. We'll see what tomorrow brings, or tonight. Right, catch you in the morning. Good morning. No snow down here. Snow to about 400 metres up on the farm, home farm up there. So we're just down here at the lease block. Just cast ewe, picked her up. A couple of new sets of twins in here. There's one over there. Another girl's taking hers over there. Haven't checked this other paddock yet, but that's good. We had a pretty rough start with a few dead lambs and bits and pieces, so it's good to see some live twins. Yeah, floating around, and yeah, the sun is shining and the snow didn't come too much, so kind of looking at the positives. Don't forget your babies. Yeah. We've got this fence shifted, no new lambs in here, just the one. These are the singles, of course, so yeah, no new lambs in here, just the one from the other day. There's the snow up on the ridge above the house. Yeah, not too bad. Luckily it didn't come any lower, and just one more mob to check. So these are the triplets and the lighter condition hill ewes, early ewes, sorry. Just the one lamb, same as yesterday. So no new lambs overnight, and they're all looking pretty good. Plenty of shelter, so it's positive. So just out here in the kale for the hoggets, shot down the motorbike and cut a couple of lines with the kale cutter, and then yeah. Hi Buttercup, how are you? Yeah, they've still got about another day I reckon left in here. There's still a wee bit of raffno back in that corner that haven't eaten, bit of stuff off the ground. Hey darling. Oh, you survived the night? Yep. So yeah, they'll be pretty good. We'll come down here tomorrow and shift their brake. Good morning, Friday morning. Been down to the lease block, checked everything down there. Everything's good apart from, there was one cast ewe again. The one we picked up yesterday was fine, but there's one with a bearing, so we're gonna have to grab a trailer and go down there and pick that up and treat her. We're just here with the hoggets, so just shifted pulled down the fence that I put up, the original fence that split this paddock in half, so they're finished on this side. They can start on the other side. So we've got the fence we put up yesterday, and yeah, these girls have just got to find their way through. So just toying with the idea of how to get this back into grass with this raffno that's gone to seed. I might have to get a slasher or get a mulcher in here and mulch that, because I don't think a set of discs is going to cut it up. It's all quite green and stalky and tough, the stem, so just throwing some ideas around there. But, these girls are looking good. Of course, these are the ones that scanned 110%, so pretty stoked with that. But they'll find their kale and have their morning feed now the frost's gone. Bugger. So with a bearing like that, when it is really full, and they run around like a lunatic, yeah, they can burst. And as soon as they burst, like that's rupturing the uterus wall and the lining and everything, and there's no stopping them. You've just got to get rid of them. So very frustrating. So that didn't go as planned. A bit frustrated actually. Yeah, I brought her home, got her throat, but failed to get the lamb out to live. So a dead ewe and a dead lamb. No good, but yeah, it'll be right, we'll get over it. Just up here, the heifers have been in this paddock here, so we're just gonna put another fence along the boundary line here just to stop those cows touching noses over the fence. and the heifers can stay in here for another couple of weeks until it's ready time for them to calve. What am I trying to say? Yeah, they're about 3 weeks out from calving, so we'll get this fence put up, and hopefully those girls will just wander this way. So we've got our fence put up the gully on the boundary. They didn't want to follow me through the gate at the bottom, so I've set this up on the airstrip track, and hopefully they will find their way up here. They should do, I think so. Right, got a fruit truck coming to pick up the wool from the shearing. All loaded up. Had to use the tractor, it was a bit of a mess, but was it 29 bales there, cost us 7.5 grand pretty much to get that 29 bales, and by my calculations we should be looking at about 3.5 once it's all sold, so $3,500 return. The joys of war, eh? Just there feeding the dogs before I go and check the single ewes again and the triplets. But you guys have been asking about the dogs for a while, and I haven't posted anything really specifically. So I thought one of the comments in the last video was, why don't you review a dog or just tell us about one dog per video? So I thought that was a good idea. We might do that. So we'll start from the oldest first. So the oldest being Tex here. Tex. Go on, fella. Come here. Go on, boy. Tex. Come on. So Tex is well retired. He's about 15, I think. I got him from my old boss in Westport, Paul Haitley, and I got him as a Christmas present actually when he was about a year old. Tex, come here. So he's well retired. He just hangs around the yard here and just mooches around. He's got his jacket on. Yeah. But Tex is just a heading dog. Snowy, leave him alone. That's his food. Tex is a heading dog. I don't know his breeding. It's probably, yeah, my old boss would have got him from somewhere. He went through a lot of dogs and traded a lot of dogs. So Tex has spent most of his life before he came here working with deer. So if you didn't know, I used to stock manage and farm manage a couple of places on the west coast. So one in Westport, stock manager there, and then one in Reefton as a farm manager there. Yeah, and they were all deer breeding, finishing, bit of deer support, things like that. So he's spent a fair bit of time in the scrub, chasing deer around, getting beaten up, yeah, all the fun stuff when you're dealing with hinds and scrub. yeah, but he's a good old fella. Yeah, I'm pretty soft on dogs when yeah, they've spent your life kinda, they've spent their life working for you, giving you their all. Yeah, so he's well retired and just chills out at home here. So what else do I say about him? I don't know. He was pretty plain-eyed. So when you're talking about heading dogs, you've got like a strong-eyed or a plain-eyed. He wasn't strong-eyed, which means he doesn't crouch down and stare at things and just keep staring at them for a long time. He was pretty plain-eyed, which is he's still a heading dog, doesn't bark or anything unless you really got him wound up. But Snowy, that's his food. Come here, Snowy. Stop it. Yeah. No, and then so next one will be Foof, next in line. So right, we'll go and check these ewes. So single girl's all good. Saw a hawk flying away from over there. I thought, oh bugger, we've got another dead lamb, but I think it was just a piece of afterbirth. So these girls are all good. They got their hay for the night. We'll go and check the triplets. Right, one last job to do. Just gonna go grab a hay bale, feed the bulls out the front paddock. So that'll about do it for this video and a very busy week. So thanks very much for watching. Remember, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything. Just click it, hit that notification bell. That'll tell you when I upload a video. And yeah, thanks very much for following along. So have a good weekend everyone, and we'll catch you in the next video. Bye.